Maniacs, we are going to be watching some Kallmeekris and Celina go to a haunted asylum. So if you like this type of content and want to see more content like this, you hit that like button, you subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and dive into this thing, because this is going to be over an hour long, I almost guarantee it. So yeah, here we go, and I'll give you guys my thoughts, of course, during and after the video.
Hello everybody, I'm Kallmeekris.
And I'm CelinaSpookyBoo.
And welcome to our Highway to Hell series.
Highway to Hell.
In this series, we are driving to the most haunted locations.
What was that? What were you doing? I'm just doing a fancy math. Watch, I can do the MC Hammer dance.
Let me take her.
No! It's MC Hammer,
Here you
you
go.
child!
Go in the room.
I don't know how!
He's fired. He's fired.
Jay knows, though. Jay knows it.
When'd you go to sleep?
I took 3 Benadryls, and I thought I woke up from death. So, I think I slept like 7 hours, though. Wasn't too bad. But you know, when you wake up...
No, dude, 7 hours is more than I get, like, every week.
I feel really groggy today. But we're gonna get some coffee, so I'm excited. Also, I need you guys to see Jay's shirt right now.
Can't wait to go to Disney wearing it.
Oh, hell yeah. What inspired this shirt?
Oh, it's from the artist Alex Pardee. I actually
Oh, I
have
actually
him,
love that.
have him tattooed on me.
How did you guys sleep?
I'm gonna stick to IHOP's breakfast next time. I might have loosely had diarrhea 9 times last night. Lettuce.
Yeah, 9 times.
There was no toilet paper. We had to get more toilet paper.
Taylor, you sleep okay?
I fell asleep around 10:30 and I woke up at 9.
He always sleeps so well, like a baby.
Literally?
He's
I
so
didn't-
young.
It was the best sleep I've ever had.
But you know what? I squirted all the demons out of my body, so I'm ready to inherit some
Oh,
more.
goody, goody, good. Let's get breakfast.
You want candy?
Nah, dude, I'm not joking, I felt so embarrassed, this was before Christmas. This was the day that actually caused me to lose my holiday pay. I was covering for somebody's morning shift, and I had to work later on that day, too. So I actually was supposed to work 2 shifts that day. I was there, and I finished the shift. I finished the morning shift. I was covering for the guy. But for some reason, I caught, like, a flu, and I had insane diarrhea. Like, fucking coworker looks at me, and he's like, "It's really affecting you, isn't it?" And it's like, I can't fucking stop. It's really making me sick at this point. And I had to keep going inside. Thankfully, no one was in the building, you know, the one that we're doing security for, so I could just go in there, run to the bathroom without anybody looking at me weird, and just go if I needed to. But yeah, it was a nightmare.
No, I don't want a candy, you dunce.
Did you just call me a dumb, ugly, nasty
Dude, that first smack... Dude, that first smack looks actually kind of real at first. I was like, damn. Look, it was perfect. The camera was, like, at the perfect angle for that one. Dude, that place looks epic as hell. Looks like they would be harboring, like, mutants in there. Xavier's school.
This place is. I wasn't that scared, but now I'm scared.
Like, so I'm just gonna let you know that if
No! Selina!
And I'm just gonna go.
She's going. Okay, you belong in there.
Are we in all of that? Like, we get that whole building?
Yeah.
We got ghosts. We got demons.
Yep.
We got everything up on this.
Well, this will be fun.
Dude, that's a... all to yourselves? Oh yeah, it's not a parent...
Today we're in West Virginia at
It's not a
America's
paranormal
most
show unless you
haunted
have slow-mo
asylum.
walks.
Located on 666 acres, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum has been home to the most gruesome and experimental practices, like lobotomies and waterboarding.
There are 4 floors to this massive building, with each floor being more haunted than the next. As we travel farther, the more evil it gets.
So welcome to the investigation of the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
And what might be the
Oh!
scariest...
I'm an idiot. I've definitely seen this place before. The name sounds 100% familiar. I swear to God. Was it Sam and Colby who went here? I feel like it was Sam and Colby who went here.
night of our lives.
Let's do it. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum was built in 1864, based on the design of Thomas Kirkbride and is famously known as America's largest, most haunted location. It sits on 666 acres and has 13 buildings.
Weird coincidence? I think not. The building was in operation until 1994 when it finally closed its doors, but its history and reputation live on.
With over 20,000 people passing away on its land from malpractice, mistreatment, murder, suicide, and natural causes.
A lot of people who were committed to this hospital weren't even in need of treatment.
There is also sightings of shadow figures, one with a top hat and a shadow figure called the Creeper. The 4th floor is the most haunted in the building.
This ward is known as the Fear Factor Ward, and traveling alone in this part of the building would be someone's biggest nightmare.
Gently. Oh my god, I don't know if I can be in here much longer.
Can I just say, the style that they're going, I'm kind of bummed out now because the style they're going with is kind of the style I would have went with if I were to do paranormal investigations. I like the old VHS look. Like, you ever seen The Black Phone? Oh God, please tell me you've seen The Black Phone. 2021's probably best horror film. So phenomenal. You know the scenes with the grabber where he's like waving in front of the house with the balloons and stuff, where she's having the visions and it's like looks like an old VHS style. That's what this reminds me of. This is exactly what the style I would have went with.
We are inside the asylum and we are here with our tour guides. Introduce yourself.
I'm Brandy Butcher. I'm the paranormal event manager.
And I'm Shelley Loudon, historic tour guide manager.
And tonight they're going to be telling us the history and all the things that go bump in the night here.
Let's get going. Let's get rolling. I don't even know how to do that.
Go!
Let's go.
Technical difficulties.
Oh.
Do it again?
This pause right here.
Literally just frozen.
And my camera won't even turn off or
Stop.
stop.
I literally just
Towers.
Oh shit, yeah, it did, didn't it?
Seriously.
Oh my gosh, what?
It's
The
brand new
whole camera, it's brand new and the...
It's the building.
Cut off the whole power.
They have wiped my SD card out before. the
Yeah, okay,
streaker.
so a brand new camera just failed on us. You said that this does happen often?
Yeah, it
Okay.
loves to mess with equipment, technology, drain batteries,
Okay.
wipe SD cards, all kinds of fun stuff.
That's
We
so good.
haven't even started the tour.
Dude.
Yeah, and who's doing that, you think?
Dude, a content creator's worst nightmare when you go into a paranormal location and then they tell you after the fact, after your camera goes, it's like, oh yeah, that's just the place. They really, you know, mess with the technical stuff, you know, the cameras and everything. You're like, oh, now you tell me. Now I have to run back to the house to go grab another camera and imagine all that. That's why you bring everything right away, so you know you have backups in case anything is to happen. The reasons why I'm also not doing paranormal investigations right now, because I don't have jack diddly shit. If a ghost decides to wipe my memory, I'm
It's just the building.
Okay.
It's
and
the
then
building.
and then I paid like thousands of dollars just to get into the place at night, and now I don't have any footage to leave with. Yeah, it's a scary thought.
In general.
Okay,
so.
cool. Yeah, let's not do that, okay? We're trying to show the people.
We want to share your life with the world.
Yeah.
Chill. But like, we love you. But like, okay.
Let's get going.
All right, let's get spooky.
All right. She knows how to do a segue.
Let's get spooky. Let's do this, team.
So you're in Ward 1. The building was technically designed to hold about 250 patients was the overall concept of
Right,
it.
right.
And they ended up with 2,400 to 2,600 patients in the building at one point.
Insane.
So like lice, crabs, illness, everything just like
Oh,
spreads
absolutely.
super fast.
Really
like that,
fast.
yeah. It's like a daycare.
Dude.
Don't have kids, I'm just kidding.
Now, this is where we start really getting into some of our paranormal activity and
Okay.
encounters are over in this ward.
Sure.
We have a
Oh.
shadow figure.
I can tell. We just went from a beautiful building to exactly what you would expect any paranormal location to look like. Look at the difference. You go back a few seconds, the walls are yellow. It seems very playful and fun and happy. And then immediately you walk into a door and all of a sudden you just went into like a fever dream of a sequence, like a horror game when you go in and you're walking the opening doors and stuff, and all of a sudden you go into a room and it's pitch black dark. The one light turns off on in the middle of the room, and all of a sudden the room is like decayed and stuff. That's exactly what just happened.
That we see quite often right behind the lattice work that's at the end of this ward. We have also had guides that have had a gust of wind come out of this room right here and heard a voice tell them to get out.
Okay. I got that feeling of like getting like constricted as soon as we got there, and I looked down the hallway. It was like Like, I was like, I don't know. How do you feel in here?
So far. The other rooms I was walking, I had some vibes in.
This room right here, this is Lily's room.
It's a lot cooler here.
Yeah.
A lot cooler here. Oh, jeez. Looks like my room as a kid.
Now I recognize this definitely. Isn't this the room where they caught the girl talking? Like, not even through the recorder, but actually, like, talking to them? They heard a girl's voice and they all stopped and they actually, like, played back the footage and they heard it, like, at the same time. Yeah, and it said Lily, I'm pretty sure.
Empty, full of sorrow.
Yes, exactly.
Sam Colby
as you
and the
can
one
see,
group.
this is one of our more popular rooms. We
Right.
get a lot of activity in here.
Yeah.
Usually from a little girl that identifies as Lily.
Yeah.
She is believed to be 8 or 9 years old, has long dark hair, and is typically seen in a long white dress.
Always the white
See,
dress.
This
Always.
is the very first ward that held patients.
You know, I kind of wonder, like, when you die, because everybody sees you in white, when you die, is there, like, some sort of person there on the other side just waiting for you, and they'll be asking for your size, like your shirt size? What's your pants size? And they just give you a pair of white clothes and say, put that on.
This is the women's ward. This is the oldest section of the building.
Wow.
The very first patients that were brought here were 9 women. They were not alone. They didn't come, you know, they weren't just like, oh, here by themselves. But they were the first ones on record. But this would have been the ward that they would have been in here. Honestly, they could have been put in here for absolutely any reason.
I was going to say, what were they put in for? Just
any reason.
Homicidal.
Well, you'll see dementia, and dementia doesn't mean what we know it as today.
Right.
That could be anything left of normal was considered you were demented or it's dementia. You'll see things like the war, because you have to think at this time, Civil War. We just had the Civil War, so a lot of women, even being homeless, if they lost their spouse or significant other in the war, then they had nowhere to go.
anything that
Homelessness
wasn't normal.
Yeah,
And
homelessness
they stuck
isn't
them
normal.
in
We'd be in here.
They could be put in here for any reason. Reading too many books.
Novel reading.
Yeah, reading too many
falling
books.
off a horse, firefighting.
Didn't like to clean.
Just being an independent boss bitch.
Laziness. Yeah.
We'd be locked up.
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Thank God it's 2023.
Yeah.
We can do all those things.
We've been living in here. That's awful. It's just so, and it's crazy to think that that was so soon. Like, it was not that long ago, right?
No.
That's terrifying.
Yep, the world's definitely changed within the
I don't
few
even know where you're going.
past decades.
I have no idea where I am.
I can feel it in my bones.
Thank God. That's why whenever someone ever tells me, like, the world was so much simpler back then. No, it really wasn't. It was a little bit scarier back then, in my personal opinion. Shit, you could be stoned for barely any reason at all. Like, it just ridiculed and then sent into insane asylums for little to no reason whatsoever. They'll make you lose your mind, even knowing there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. They're the ones that make you that person. It's absolutely crazy. The world was so much sicker back then.
Oh, I didn't even notice this. Jesus.
Nightmare.
Jesus.
What are they? Faces of the Asylum.
Oh, is that what it says?
Grotesque.
Oh.
These faces were believed in war.
We'll love that.
Hang out
We
with
gotta
us.
make these faces. Do one of them. I'm gonna do the second one here.
Okay.
So it goes,
Oh, I like that. I'll do the first one.
that's good. That's good. Here. Yep.
Oh yeah, let's look at what some of them did.
I can't believe I found this. Okay.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, let's see. Married, supposed cause domestic trouble, form of insanity, dementia. 37 though.
Just because she stood up against her husband.
Yeah.
Occupation, she was the housekeeper. She just lived at home.
Does it say Ohio?
Grief, dementia.
She was 20 through, wait, 29?
Yeah. 39 single, acute mania, whatever the that means.
Acute is small.
Just a little bit of mania.
She was just here for ill health. She was married.
29.
22, single, melancholy.
What?
Isn't melancholy just like...
It just means like, just sad. Like, it's just like an overly like sad emotion, basically. Dementia. Yeah, I would be curious what their, like what dementia meant to them.
Well, demented.
I guess.
Like insane.
Just,
That's what they...
but I mean, like, what would constitute that? I have no idea. So we are here in the woman's ward, and we have the Estes method
And a flashlight. It's really interesting what we've learned here, and the fact that women were literally admitted for the most absolute ridiculous reasons. Like we saw on some pamphlets and stuff over here that they were admitted for being sad, fighting with their husband,
Reading books.
What is that?
That's crazy. Yeah,
Anyways,
they're
one
reading
thing that we've
books.
Definitely,
Like
discovered
God forbid you try to entertain yourself a little bit. I just the world back then was just ridiculous.
through this whole building and learning what we've learned. This would be our home.
Yeah. Our casa. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that'll help us with reaching them, especially with the Estes and stuff. So
Yep.
I hope everybody in here knows that we are here with full respect, and we would just love to know your story and just know more about you.
We are going to be putting Chris under in the Estes method, so any spirits that are here, she's going to have a box, and you are able to manipulate that box so you can give her words, phrases, and names and tell us your story, because that is what we're curious of.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, everyone, we are here. We are on the Woman's Ward. We are doing the Estes method with Chris. I feel like she's just getting stronger and better at this every time.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So we're already here. We also have the flashlight to any spirit that is here. You just have to tap it, and it will.
Or that
turn
was
on.
Chris letting Selena
Thank
know,
you
I
for
can hear you
making your
talking.
presence known. What is your name?
Coming.
You're coming? Okay. How many of you are there in this room?
It's like Sally or 7.
Okay, so there are currently 7 of you on this ward. Do any of you have a name?
Gabrielle.
Wow. It actually gave a name.
Okay, is this a woman that we're speaking to right now? Or a man?
Yeah, I guess it could have been Gabriel.
What was life like living here? Did you spend your whole life here?
15.
15 years, maybe? Would you have considered yourself mentally ill when you actually came to live here? Chris looks sad right now. Are you giving her a memory of something that happened?
I remember
What do you remember? Why you're here?
dying.
Yikes.
Okay. Did you die here in
Oh.
the hospital? Obviously.
This is why the Estes method to me is always more sufficient than most, is because of what comes through when they're talking, right? And you can't hear anybody when these questions are being asked. I mean, it's probably easy to fake this method. I mean, all you have to do is just like turn off the thing and just act like it's there. But I don't think anybody, to my knowledge, has ever done that in these paranormal investigations. So the fact that it actually can respond pretty spot on, like, to whatever they're asking is pretty freaking amazing. I mean, these are pretty accurate responses, going exactly along with what Selena is asking.
What did you die of? Do you know?
He did it.
It might be her husband, yeah.
Okay, we know there's a lot
Probably her
of
husband
others
sent her
and
there.
stuff. Are you a man?
It sounded like it said me.
Are you a man? Me. We're in the women's ward. I'd like to know a sign if you're a man or you're a woman. It makes sense if you're a woman who got killed by a man. The doctor, did you die under one of his malpractice, one of the things he did to you?
My head.
Did you have one of the failed lobotomies, one of the treatments that happened here?
It was like a really long, yeah.
So they did things like lobotomies here, they did all these different things. Was it shock therapy? They shocked people here.
Oh, I got, there was like a crack and I got chills all up on my left side.
Dean was also the one who got killed by the head injury by the other guys.
My head, he got killed with the
Ow.
gunshot. Dean, is this you? Is this you?
Oh, no.
No.
But it was really loud.
It's not Dean. Her head, shock therapy. People died here all the time.
It's us.
It's us, the women. What can you tell us to help us know who you are? Do you remember? You said Gabrielle before. We also have a flashlight.
The faces
right
she's
here.
making
You
are
can
very
touch it,
bizarre.
You can turn it on.
Like, yikes.
Just like that.
Said sad or mad. I don't know which one.
There's the melancholy. Does it have a name?
With you.
I just want to reset this.
Mad or sad with you?
With you.
If you're here with us, have you been with us for the whole entire thing?
Help.
Help? How can we help you? Are you stuck inside this asylum? What year is
Selena.
it? Oh, shit.
So clear, so clear.
Help, Selena.
It was a woman's voice. Selena.
What do you want to tell me? I'm listening. Anything you want to say, the floor is yours.
It sounded like it said we're like you.
Okay, yep. We've definitely come to the fact of knowing that I would definitely belong here. What do you think is wrong with me? What would put me in here? Why were you in here?
It was just somebody saying crazy.
Oh no. Okay, I wouldn't like go that far, but I do feel you. So if you're like me and I'm like you, how do you feel right now? She just looked at me, but like turned her head. Are you trapped in this hospital?
I'm here.
Yeah. What year is it for you?
Deserved.
You think you deserve to be here? What did you do?
No.
No?
Help.
Help. How can we help you? It's year 2023, believe it or not.
Sing.
Sing? You're doing
Right
it.
now.
Old
was
MacDonald
so clear.
had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
That's the...
And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O.
Imagine if it said E-I-E-I-O.
That pig went E-I-E-I-O. Do you like to sing?
This way.
This way? What way? I feel nervous in my tummy right now. Is that you? I feel kind of sick.
Up.
Up?
Up.
Up. What's your name?
I was really hoping it would sing along with Selena. That was what I was waiting for. If it actually started singing along, like it started making animal noises or something, that would have been awesome.
It sounded like Disney or Denise. Or
Another name. Is there anything? Oh.
it said, I'm here to say hi, like a full sentence.
Okay. Well, hello.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you. We're here to
Oh,
say
it
hi.
sounded like it was like right here.
She might be the most expressionable person who's ever done the SS method ever. Like everything that she's just expressive.
Well, we're here to meet you. I'm Selena, and this is Chris, and this is Taylor, and this is Jay. Flashlight just turned on. Are you sitting right beside Chris right now? Are you sitting beside Chris right now? She thinks you're to her side.
Steps.
Yeah, these are steps. They're like bleachers. Are you on them with us? Do you know the creeper? Well, he's called...
Attic.
In the attic, the 4th floor. Do you have anything else you want to say to us before we go? Light
He sent me.
He sent you, the creeper, to speak to us. You're good.
Good. Sorry,
I
good?
think so. Yeah.
Okay.
You were under for a long time.
It was hot under there.
You answered questions.
Did I?
immediately. Do any of you have a name?
Gabrielle. I was like holding these so hard I couldn't hear a shit.
That was something
Wait,
else.
sorry.
What's
it
your
was
name?
mostly women's voices, except for like there was a couple where it was men's. I don't remember what I said, but what there was when I like went over here, it literally said it. You know when you can hear it beside you, and it was like hello, or it's I can't remember what it said exactly.
Yeah, the light went on
was
at
like-
the same time.
Really? Really? Oh god, that's so scary because it sounded like somebody was right beside me.
Yeah, and then we're like, are you right here beside Chris? It said steps, which this is like steps.
That
So
wasn't
what
an orb,
crazy
by the
too
way.
is,
That was a bug.
Like we're
I
saying,
promise.
Do you know the creeper? And it's like attic, which is the fourth floor, the top floor.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so like you were answering things, which was insane. We weren't sure for a minute if we were talking to Dean because you said Dean. So then we weren't sure.
there a Dean?
But it sounded like, yeah, so Dean is the guy who had his head crushed.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So far, like we've heard from Dean. We heard a woman who was either talking about Dean, who said that she died with something with her head, which we seem to get it down to shock therapy. we
Yeah,
think
and then
it
I got
was.
chills. Like it was just like all up the left side.
That just turned on right when you did that.
When I talked about the shock,
Right
and
now.
then I got chills.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Wait.
what it was. Maybe it was like electroshock.
If you die by electroshock, can you turn the flashlight completely off?
Is it off? I can't tell.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
I said yeah.
Whoa.
Why don't you?
Again,
ask?
this is no offense. This is no offense to Selena or Chris or any paranormal investigator who uses the flashlight as a method. I personally am not a fan of the flashlight method. Now, if it had no batteries in it and it was doing something like that, I would be way more impressed. But the fact of the matter is, like, it does not take that much to make that thing turn on and off by itself. So I just don't really believe the flashlight method. It's just not the method for me.
She's like, you're like, yeah.
We're
okay,
good.
Move
No,
on.
I think
they're active, dude. This place is so active.
great.
Okay.
Let's move up to the second floor. Eating disorder? Yep.
Yep.
Anxiety? Yep.
Yep.
Panic disorder? Yep.
Yep.
Probably autistic.
Yep.
And that's all right.
Oh, wow, so they don't...
This is a great.
Isn't that amazing?
This craftsmanship is beautiful.
It's a coffin-style staircase.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is where the superintendents would have resided. They were allowed to live here. They served a term position, so they didn't have to. So their families could actually come and visit, because typically they probably wouldn't want to unless they built a house more locally. This would have been the more kind of formal meeting type of area. That was more of the kind of like an apartment style. This is similar to how it was the early years. The more business end was on the other side, where they had their offices, dining area, bookkeeping, and kinds of things like that.
We will often get reports of the phantom smell of cigar smoke or pipe smoke, which is kind of a very distinct smell.
Yeah, for sure.
We hear fireplace crackling every now and then, and you can hear furniture being moved around up here. Walk down Ward 2. Ward 2. Oh, and there may be bats, or there are bats.
God, please, yeah.
I can't promise when or where.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's the bad thing about the camera lights. They will dive bomb.
The walking backwards made me nervous because like there's like those giant stairs right there, and I'm like, oh, dude, accidents can happen. Be careful.
Totally.
Now, this is definitely one of our more active areas on the second floor. This hallway is notorious for giving people strange feelings, sometimes like they're dizzy, feeling weak, maybe even pass out. We have had a couple people kind of pass out in this area, even so far as to be taken to the hospital, and then come back a couple hours later to like get their vehicle, and all was fine. So definitely attribute that to the building, because typically if it was something, extremely medically serious, they would not have been released from the hospital that same night.
Right.
So this ward does have, this ward has that intensity at times.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
a lot of the times you will hear or see someone out in the hallway if you're in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
So definitely this is a really active location. And then we have one room specifically down here that we refer to as the double suicide room.
Right.
There were 2 patients that were found in there deceased, both hanging by their bed sheets.
Yeah.
It is believed that it was a double suicide because there was no history of these patients having any kind of, issues with each other or aggression. So we do believe it was a suicide pact, not a murder-suicide.
Okay.
But that room is, sorry, we just passed it. It's typically we get in both of these rooms here, but this one right here is the one more notorious for the activity. Batteries will drain rapidly fast. Equipment will malfunction. Definitely this is a place to use a lot of, keep your battery power backed up, have extra battery power in here. Because a lot of the time if it does drain your equipment, it's building up for something. So you can usually expect something, to happen, whether it be.
Was it 2 men?
Yes. Yeah, and this would have been the juvenile male ward at one time, so.
Juvenile, so young men.
17 to.
Was it 10 to
10
17?
to 17, that's what I was thinking, yeah, 10 to 17 years old for this ward.
So they were young.
Yes.
Wow. Are you good?
And a lot of patients.
10, 17, I would
believe
assume,
that,
yeah,
they
very,
were never
very
gonna
young.
get out
Yeah,
of it,
way
so
too
the
soon.
only way to, get away was to take their own life.
Right.
So.
Right.
11 to 17.
Because 10, infant to 10 was on the other ward.
That's right.
So we don't know how old they were for sure.
Right, we don't have,
That's something.
these patients, we don't know the age or anything.
That's something we can try to figure out.
But yes.
We can try to figure out more history about them. Get their
That's
story.
sad. That's always sad when, imagine that. Imagine being your life is just getting started, right? Like my life. My life is just getting started. These guys were younger than probably I was. One way to get out of there was to just take their own lives. So they made an agreement to just pretty much let each other commit suicide in front of one another and just get it done. Get out of there. Pretty dark. Pretty unsettling and sad stuff.
That's sad.
Yeah. I think it's down here. I'm trying to see things that I remember. I just don't remember which one it is.
Wasn't it before this?
No. I don't think so. Right? Was it this one? It was this one or that one? Remember? No, because it was bigger. We might be in the wrong. Shit, we might have to get the map. Like, this looks like what it was,
Oh yeah.
but I'm not.
Yeah, this is it. That was on the floor.
Sick. I think they'll like that. These are young guys,
Excuse me.
Sorry. Nothing to see here. Don't. It's a toilet. Oh, there's shit in there for sure. Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hopefully not a ghost.
Hopefully not a ghost too.
Boo.
Kill. So we are in the double sewer slide room where 2 juvenile boys committed sewer slide.
Yeah, so what we know is that they were under the age of 17. And what we want to know is why and maybe even what their names are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get
No,
to
it makes
the bottom of
sense.
this. So we're going to be using the music box.
And the Alice box. Now this is really interesting. It uses AI and it is able to be manipulated to give us words and phrases.
And if they walk past us, you'll hear music. So let's get going.
This is the room for me where I get a lot of pictures in my head, which it feels like I'm having somebody else's memories and ideas and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm curious what's gonna come through this.
Okay.
But okay, spirits in this room. We have a music box right here. If you walk in front of it, Taylor, can you just make your hand in front of that, make sure it's working? No, the music box.
I thought you meant
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
If you want to walk by back there, we'll be able to hear you, and then this box you can use to actually speak to us.
How cool is that?
Did it just get wildly silent here?
Yeah. So we'd really like to know who you guys were. If you want to tell us a name.
Did it actually get Randy?
Oh my god, that was so...
That was spot on, actually.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, we didn't mean to get overexcited. That was just...
Okay, Randy.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We just really want to know your story. Why were you committed? Feel free to walk in front of the music box if you want to show us you're in the room with us.
What is the chance of that?
Not a lot. So how this works, it's literally any word in the world can pop up on here.
It's manipulated by the environment.
We know that Randy's here. Is there somebody else that was here?
If it gives another name.
2 people passed away in this room.
Not only have I never really heard a name from these Silas box. No. And for you to say what's your name, for it to beep and immediately tell us.
Yeah, that's terrible. Danger. Okay, so were you in danger in here? Is that why you did what you did? Is that what's going through your head right now? Because I know that you were saying you're having imagery.
Well, is he telling us that we're in danger?
Maybe.
But no, you did ask that question. Is it danger? So that's the question.
I said, why was he committed? And he said danger.
Oh my god.
So maybe he was in danger? Tool.
I wonder if he maybe means, because you asked him, were you committed? Maybe they viewed him as a danger to society. Maybe that's what they told him he was, a danger to society, and he just viewed it as that he was dangerous. Not trying to make a story up for this, individual. If this is the person who killed himself.
Tool.
Did he use a tool to?
Was in danger by a tool.
Maybe he did something with a tool to somebody to get him committed.
Yeah, okay. So I have a question that I feel I just want change in my head, and I don't know if it will give it to me, but I'm curious if you shared this room with a brother, if it or someone you were related to. I just felt in my head it's an older brother, younger brother situation, probably
or even they could have been really, really close.
Brother-like.
Rabbit.
Is the other guy's name Rabbit? Randy
Maybe
and Rabbit?
Immediately I was maybe it was a nickname.
Randy
Rabbit. For some reason I immediately
feel
thought
that's
a nickname. You know how a little brother.
Trust your intuition.
Yeah, but you were saying that too.
So we have Randy and Rabbit, or is Randy Rabbit?
I think it might be Randy and Rabbit.
I like that. Sounds right.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Ant.
Okay, so this is falling into a bit of my story.
Okay, you say your stories.
In my head, I really had that it was a brother situation. When it played out in my head, it was like a movie. Okay. And that's back in the day I used to have to focus, but now it's I get bits and pieces. Yeah. And it was kind of they were here as if they were kind of sent here but it was an incestual situation. But the woman came here.
Pie.
Cream pie, that makes sense. So.
Whoa!
No.
Damn.
So what I had is for some reason they were here. Their mother, whoever birthed these people, is also here in this hospital. I think that her promise to them was that I would always get you guys out, but then she died here. And then they were here and they never thought they were going to be able to leave, so they died.
So do you think their aunt was here? Was that their...
Somebody, I feel it was the mother or an aunt, or it was someone who birthed them. Okay. So maybe one?
Okay.
I don't know, but that's whoever birthed them was here.
Maybe born here, maybe?
That's my thought.
Okay.
She came here and they spent their whole lives here.
Okay.
And if they were brothers, they could have shared a room.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's possible.
They said that there was lots of kids that were born here.
Which, there's no birth control.
No.
You're pretty bored here.
And
what
if you're born here, you're not getting adopted.
Moat.
As in a moat.
They can't leave this
unescapable.
Place. Unescapable. That was my thing. Her promise was that I'd get, you guys are gonna leave here. Do you get that feeling though?
Yeah, no, absolutely. As soon as I saw Rabbit, I felt there was just this this brotherly bond, whether they are brothers or not.
And a big difference. The one's 16, 17, and the other one's 7
younger.
to 10.
Yeah, really, a
young.
lot younger. Yeah. Did you guys just feel you could never get out?
But what was the pie about? What was that about? Did they want pie?
Before
they did what they did.
wind. Like before for me, it was like her promise the whole time was like, I will get you out of here. We'll get out of here. Maybe it was the aunt. I don't know, but somebody said that. But then
I wonder if they went. This is my my kind of analysis of the situation. If I were to go off what I'm being told off of this Alice box, because they were just talking about the suicide, the act, and I wonder if he was saying before someone caught wind of what they were going to do, they decided to go ahead and just do it. Is what I was getting at. That's what I was thinking was going on here. But I could be completely wrong. I could be just overlooking a lot of things here. I don't know. But if you had asked me, maybe rabbit pie meant like a rabbit stew or something. Like maybe that was one of their favorite foods, right? Maybe. I don't know. But there's a whole bunch you can speculate with that.
somebody died and they felt like they were never, like that was the reason.
Maybe
Like
before,
that was,
maybe before they passed, then they caught wind of something. I don't know.
yeah.
Trying to make sense of it. Otherwise, I don't know what wind would be, but that's like an old saying, to catch wind of something.
Yeah, to catch wind of something. Randy and Rabbit.
Yeah.
That really felt like that, and that's cool. We had that same thought. We're like,
Yeah. Can you
Yes.
guys tell us if you were related?
how long were you here?
Trees.
That's all they can see from here.
Yeah, that's all you can see on
see.
that
Bathtub.
bathtub. Ooh.
Ooh, that gave me like a weird feeling.
feeling. What did we just ask? I
I
was seeing
feel-
how long you were here.
Like when you're on a ward like this, there's no cameras, there's no one to report to. Like we know bad things happened here, and as soon as I heard bathtub,
I just felt, really
Gross.
scared. Well, when you do, like waterboarding and those kind of things, sometimes that would happen in like a bathtub situation.
well, also they said like people came here and they weren't sick and they made them sick. Like were they born here but convinced them that they were insane by the time they left?
Maybe.
Or left?
Yeah, were you tortured?
Yeah, these places.
Did you-
These places never helped anybody, especially back then. There was never any help. To make the time fly by faster for the people who worked in these locations, they would torture the patients because they thought it was funny. Like their sick, twisted minds had a time to just let loose and just do the most insane, inhumanistic things they could possibly do to these people. And for just entertainment purposes alone, it would drive them mad.
Did you experience pain here?
Or who
Yeah.
created the pain? Was there a talk? Like
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone. Like they're gone.
they know they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you trapped
Like
here?
the pain is gone because we just asked if they experience pain. That's what I felt like. I
They
was
found
like,
peace in death.
yeah. Like they were being put through so much pain. Oh my god.
Attack.
Like they got attacked.
That's really sad.
This is coming together. This is very strange. I got chills.
And maybe after that person died, there was no one left to protect them.
Maybe.
What's the woman's name? Are you able to give us a woman's name?
Wow.
Was there a woman here? Was that the reason you had to leave?
It's just the two of them. Maybe they're just explaining everything to us.
Gone. Dad.
Are you guys at peace now?
Are you stuck in the hospital? Do people have your story right?
I know when I see attack, I'm like,
Cross.
Cross.
Device.
Yes. Cross device. Like, did they do something really like sadistic
I know, that's
here?
really creepy. Interesting.
Cross.
Like,
were
they like, I'm
religious?
just thinking like, or somebody was cross with them, and like in that term,
And
in
then,
that
like-
regard.
Device, like all the different things and treatments and stuff they did to them here.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Do you have anything else that you would like to tell us? Randy and Rabbit.
Tina.
Wow, Zoe did bring up a name.
Grandmother.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm covered
It said,
in
sorry.
Look at my face. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, well I wasn't expecting that to pop up because they were talking about, and look, this is something my mind sometimes goes to my own theories, right? But you got to keep in mind that Celina and even Chris in some cases might be a bit of an empath, and they have the ability to kind of see things that we may not be able to comprehend or see with our own thoughts and our own minds. They were saying that they thought a woman had brought them there and, was trying to take care of them. And once she was gone, they kind of had no one else to protect them. That is bizarre. That is weird. That's a bit weird. That actually gave me chills. I won't lie. That was not expected. I thought it was just going to say Tina and that was it. No, it said grandmother, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty shocking.
We're covered. It says Tina and then grandmother.
That makes sense. A grandmother would have died.
Also, my great grandmother's name is Tina.
Oh my god.
Her name is Christina, but they always call her Tina. How weird is that?
Okay, so we have a lot to unpack here.
But I don't think it has to do with me. I think it's just a coincidence.
So is
'Cause
that
we
the
were
question?
asking about if there's a woman here, like, had anything to do with anything.
Well, I said, like, was it your mother? Was it, like, who's her name? So was it, because it makes sense. Like, say they had a grandmother out there who's like, I'm going to come get you.
Sure.
I'm going to save you.
But also, women couldn't come get anybody, so they probably knew. Like, maybe she passed, but they said that only men would be able to get people
Maybe
out of
she
here.
didn't know that, right?
Maybe.
Basement.
We not going there today.
Okay.
I really wonder, because I just feel like whoever was here birthed them. And then it would make sense if those children were birthed here, that maybe their grandmother was like, I'm going to get you out, and promised them this thing that she couldn't do.
Yeah.
And then she died, and that was all their hope was gone.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
I don't know what basement would allude to, but I mean, maybe she passed away in the basement. Of
If
like
they
a
were here a long time ago, the morgue would have been in the basement.
Yeah,
here.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Copy.
Copy. Like,
You're right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's
Bail.
Bail.
We're supposed to go.
Bail you out. Bail you out. This is crazy.
This is insane.
It's just crazy how it's right after, like, we're talking and then it answers right after.
I'm so
Thank you
honored
so
that you
much.
guys are so responsive with us.
Yeah, thank you so much for telling us your story.
Do you have anything else that you want to say to us? We love hearing from you. Even if you can make like an audible.
Diablo.
Which is Spanish for devil.
In Spanish. Maybe they were of Spanish descent. Maybe. I really don't like that.
So the last thing we asked for.
I get really wary when like devil stuff and dark stuff because it might be somebody else coming through at the end.
Randy and Rabbit, we're very thankful for speaking to you, but any other spirit in this room that is ill-intentioned or has any harmful feelings towards us, you are absolutely not available, allowed, or able to speak to us, interfere with us, become a part of us, or follow us. So thank you very much to Randy and Rabbit for sharing your story with us, but I think we will end that.
Fit.
Wow, they had fits here. You fit, baby. Okay, but I'm gonna let's cut it there.
Yeah. Okay.
That was incredible.
That was insane.
We literally got their names, spoke to them, had my story like solidified, and found out. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm very sorry, Rabbit and Randy, that things didn't work out the way you wanted them to.
Yeah, we hope you're at peace. We really hope you're at peace, and thank you for all that information. Let's go talk to Emily.
If you think that was sad, we're going to take you somewhere a little bit sadder.
Interesting. Interesting little segment there. Now, obviously, there's like no factual proof that that is who they were. You know, Rabbit, and then the word pie came up, fit came up. those things just make no sense to me. And obviously, the only thing we can do is kind of speculate what those words can mean and try to make them fit into the story that we might try to, come up with in our own minds of what could have went down. But it was still interesting. The one part that got me was the grandmother part, where they were talking about the woman that, maybe said they were going to come and get them, and they never did. Maybe they passed away. And if it was the grandmother, then that makes sense that the grandmother would have been up there in age and possibly may have passed away before she could complete that task. Maybe she was planning on bailing them out and getting them home, but it just didn't work out that way, which I'm sure happened actually a lot. So
Go down the rabbit hole.
You think that was sad?
You wait for this one.
Because that's what you're here for.
You're really good at doing this backwards.
Yeah, you are. I'm really worried about her falling, but she's been killing it.
10 years.
That's my fault.
You know what we're doing in here? We're literally separating.
This is the children's ward. So this is where the younger children would have been housed. And like I mentioned Emily earlier, this is Emily's room right here. As you can see, she's very popular.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's so small. Hi, Emily.
Emily is a fan of ponies and princesses. Kind of,
Chris is a princess.
Shut up. I know.
kind of, normal things for a little girl to, be a fan of. So this room gets a lot of activity. They'll get the balloons to move back and forth, even though there's no draft in here. The balls will roll on the floor, things like that. So candy is a really good offering in here, but she especially loves to color.
Candy.
So yeah, a lot of people will draw, leave her notes, things like that.
Okay.
She has claimed that her favorite color is green. So you've
my
got a green
favorite
shirt
color.
on, and you've got a
That's
green
my
shirt
favorite
on.
color. We have the same favorite color.
So yeah, this is definitely, I highly recommend this room. See what you can get out of Emily.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because a lot of times people flock to Lily, and poor little Emily gets, kind of ignored. So
yeah, we'll definitely give her some attention.
that's very cool. That's very cool. Very sad though. She doesn't get much attention.
Here she is.
Hey.
Hi. This is just kind of ominous,
I just really don't like balloons.
As
my
why is it already
I have
moving?
a fear of balloons and balloons popping. Dude, that's so fucking good. Meanwhile, all I can do is a horn. Whoa! Anyway.
I want you facing people because I make the craziest face.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are in Emily's room.
We are. Emily, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We have an offering for you, Emily. We got you this really nice new baby doll. She smells like baby powder. So we hope that if we give her to you, you will play with us. Because I brought this fun bear. It's my bear, but I'd like to share it just for a few minutes. And if you touch it, it'll light up on its hands or its face. And then also, we have the Ovilus.
Yes.
Or the Oculus. One or the other.
It'll say you can answer yes or no for us when we ask you questions.
All you have to do is tap it.
Yeah.
All right. I think you like it. It would be like a game. Tap game.
I like it. I'll
Okay.
put this down for her
Yeah.
in her choice. I'll put it.
There it is.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I love that effect, that old VHS look. I might still use it because it's just something I wanted to do.
All right.
Emily, are you here with us right now?
What does she have to do? She just has to touch it,
You
right?
just have to tap
What the hell was that? It sounded like a chair moving. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, yeah it does, yeah.
Was that you, Emily, making that sound?
Emily, are you here with us? If you don't like touching our toys, you can make a noise in the room. Show us one of your toys. Hold on a second. I just want to see. Emily.
Nope. We're gonna say right here.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. What's going on? Is it like malfunctioning?
I've never seen this before.
No. Oh,
No.
Looks like it's doing something
Emily,
weird, yeah.
Are you here? Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Are you tapping this like crazy?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Did you figure it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you like this new toy?
No.
No.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Is there more than one kid in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This is so weird.
Yeah. We have so many technology issues tonight in general.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have. Emily, are you here with us? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you die here? Yes.
Turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
You can touch that bear.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
touch the bear, it'll light up for us.
No.
No.
You don't want to.
Do you like the doll that we brought you?
Yeah. That's good. We have a book for you. Do you want us to read Berenstain Bears Ghost?
No.
Oh.
We'll just leave that for you to read later.
Fine.
That's
Okay,
insulting.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That she's like, fucking. Oh, why you bring the ghost one? Is it because I'm a ghost? You think I like to be a ghost?
Yes. Okay.
She's
Wow.
excited.
This is so strange. I've never seen it do this before. Feel free to make a noise also if you can. Yes.
Okay, well listen. Can you touch one of these balloons?
Yes. Yes.
She's saying yes, yes. She's just excited.
Do you want to, but you can't? Yes.
Do you see others? Are there others? Oh my gosh.
No.
She just wants to play with this.
Yeah.
Are there other spirits?
Yes. I feel like everyone's been so ignored up here because everybody else investigates, what is it, Lily?
I almost feel like, and this is, again, no offense, I feel like it might be malfunctioning because it is constantly just going nuts. And, you know, all they can do is kind of make a story around it in case, you know, that might be what is happening. But, like, it does kind of come off like it might be malfunctioning. And I don't want to be that person, but it does kind of look like it.
Lily, yeah.
In Lily's room, and nobody investigates
Because it
room
wasn't doing anything until she messed with it. And then all of a sudden it starts going nuts.
or anybody up here as much.
Do you feel like you don't get enough attention?
Oh, this is weird now that it stopped.
Yeah.
Are you happy that we're here? Whoa.
It's like she's like me and has like ADHD and got hyper focused on talking to us. And she's like, I
running
gotta
down
go,
the hallway
guys.
now. She's like, bye.
Do you see other spirits here? Is it just you here by yourself? Yeah.
Okay, but that kind of makes no sense though, because they said that it felt like a bunch of kids messing with it, right? And then they said at first there was a bunch of spirits there, but now it's saying that she's the only one. I don't know. I just feel like it might be malfunctioning.
Can you leave the room? Like this room? Do you know who they call the creeper? I guess she said she was alone.
She might know who's upstairs.
Yeah.
She's alone on this floor.
Do you know Lily?
She's like, yeah, we got beef.
Heck no. We don't go. I think she might be done with us.
I think she is.
Well,
It's like a little
Emily-
kid when they're like, you're kind of boring. I'm gonna leave now. Bye.
Yeah. Well, Emily, it was very nice to meet you. Thanks for really talking to us and then going. So.
Yeah, that was very kid-like to be
It was very kid-like. Yeah. Peace. All right, bye, Emily.
The third floor.
Okay, so interesting fun fact. Brand new camera. Again,
Again, this is
Again,
the second
it's
time in the
frozen.
night.
And deleted the
It
footage.
deleted footage and it's froze, so I don't know.
So what's going on?
It's kind of, and they say that this happens all the time, so.
It's a
Called it.
norm.
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, you did.
Certainly
you did
can't
call
go
it.
there without more than one
Oh,
camera.
man. All right, well,
Ready to try and continue?
yes, let's
Awesome.
continue.
I prefer this side myself, so that's where we're going to take you guys.
God, be careful, Jay.
The ghost of Jay.
I mean, I can't see shit because the light.
we all just walk off.
I love the dripping
Yes,
rust
very
down
nice.
here. That's really
Oh gosh.
nice.
This one's got a weird vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I
dizzy
told
as
you I was going to take you
hell.
to the best spots.
Oh, I was like this. I was like this when I came
I
here.
have like pins and needles in my hands. Okay.
This is definitely known to be kind of an intense ward. One of the really neat things about this ward is it's the only one in the building where all of the doors are white. So it is phenomenal for seeing shadow figures because you have that contrast with the white doors that allows you to kind of spot those shadow figures a little bit easier.
Right.
There's one room in specific I want to point out to you guys and tell you a little bit about. This room right here.
I love how she backs up into every room.
No, thank you.
Nope.
If I hear that, I'm
I want to
shitting
go
my
in.
pants.
Let me in here. Okay.
Yeah, put her in there.
So now that she's in there,
Yeah.
this is closed, I'm going to tell you about this cage.
Perfect.
So we were doing tours one night, and one of our guides went into this cage to deliver the information about this ward, about it being for criminally insane patients, and the descriptions, things like that.
Yeah.
While he was in here, his group noticed a dark mass kind of appear above his head. He immediately tried to exit this cage, and it would not open. This lock does not. There is no way for me to let you in or keep you in there or let you out if this would stick. After a few moments, the mass kind of just dissipated and the door just kind of popped right back open.
Oh my god, sorry.
I waited.
No, you're.
I waited 10 years for someone to get locked in this room by the building.
No. Wait, sorry. No. Wait. Just wait. No, I told. No. So before all of this, we do dream journal stuff before this. And they can cut to it this morning. You literally described my dream. Hello, this is day 1 of Dream Journal. We are in West Virginia right now. Gonna go to the ASYLUM tonight. Looking forward to it, but Selena and I agreed that if we had any dreams during this trip, we would record them before we went to the place, and we would not tell each other about them and see if they correlated in any way. So right now it
Interesting
is Tuesday,
idea.
September 5th, 10:22. I haven't seen Jay, Taylor, or Selena yet, but I'll tell you guys about the dream that I had last night. I was in this really small, confined room. It felt like almost like a closet. It was really dark, and I had a flashlight, and I don't know why, but I was turning it on and off really slowly, like and I could see in front of me, and it was just nothing. It was like dark and nothing, and then light and nothing, and then dark and nothing, and then light and nothing.
Today we're in West Virginia at
Interesting.
America's most haunted asylum.
I was in this really small,
Interesting.
confined room. It felt like almost like a closet.
And this is only part 1.
Am I gonna be safe here in the hallway alone?
Are you right there?
Don't ask again.
Okay, if you want me to show you my boobs, do that again.
I just felt somebody breathe right on my face. Where are you? I'm done. To be honest, I'm being a little right now, and I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. So it looks like something actually happened and actually scared him to the point of actually like screaming and stuff. Okay, so that was one of the more anticipated videos that people have been wanting me to watch, which is, of course, Selena and Chris's paranormal investigations. I will do part 2 as soon as this video gets up to 200 likes. So if you want to see part 2 of this investigation, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This was a very interesting investigation, and I think a pretty good first investigation I've watched for these two. I like the style that they went with. And I gotta say, for a first time watch for these guys, this is a really good one. This was actually a lot more surprising than I thought, and they actually took it pretty seriously for the most part, which I do appreciate. I like humor, but I also like it when they take it a little bit seriously. And I feel like there's a pretty good amount of ounce of respect from Selena and Chris here. But I also wanted to change a bit of change of scenery, because I've been doing reactions to Twin Paranormal, Sam and Colby, The Boys, and Overnight for a long time now, and I haven't really watched any other paranormal investigators. So this was a good change of scenery. So again, 200 likes. I'll post part 2 ASAP. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.